Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Radium and today I have another Terraria Calamity Mod video for all of you, in which I'm going to be showing off the Rust and Dust update's brand new boss modifications. As far as I know there are 4 of them and I'm going to be going through all of them today. In order from least interesting to most in my opinion. But all of them are great modifications to it in my opinion. So I'm really excited to show you all. Starting off, I'm going to be showcasing the Leviathan. I believe as far as it goes, the boss has mainly received a resprite and some very insignificant changes. It's important to note I'll most likely just be playing any tracks possible, because I've already, well, none of the boss songs have changed. So, the Siren's name is changed, and the Leviathan's sprite is so much different, but it's incredibly good in my opinion. Like, I really like this sprite work. It's very good. As far as I can tell, the boss has changed slightly in terms of its mechanics, but nothing significant. It just seems a little bit more clean, I guess you could say. So not much has changed overall, but it's still really cool. And as far as I can tell, the Siren only appears after you damage the Leviathan enough, and then you have to deal with both of them. Which is a really neat feature, as some people can get overwhelmed, and it makes the fight a lot more bearable. So that's all there really is on the Leviathan. Good changes, nothing too significant. And they've additionally reskinned some of the drops. I know it's nothing significant, but just some of the sprite work is different. I don't think they work any differently, but it's just something very cool to mention in my opinion. The next boss to review is Providence. This boss has been significantly changed. The fire theme has gone to more of a rainbow spectrum kind of theme, but it looks really good in my opinion. The various attacks have changed a lot too, such as you're looking at this barrage now, which used to look very different. The Profane Guardians haven't changed, but the air is burning attack is also very different. If you look at it here, it's much longer as well, so it makes it very difficult to dodge. And in my opinion, this boss is much harder than it was before. So much harder. I kind of got worried I was going to die, even though I have post-Supreme Calamitous gear. But luckily I survived to show the rest of the fight. Yeah, as you can see, the Profane Guardians are exactly the same. And apart from that, Providence has never been different. Like, no matter how low Providence gets, the phases are always pretty much the same. So, that's that. The next boss I found really interesting was Arstrum Juice. This boss has a new way of spawning it. You use the Star Core at this monolith in the Astral Biome, which is really cool. It does this little ritual effect, and then it spawns at the top. The worm, for the time being, is one singular massive worm. And I kind of screwed up this fight by using late game weapons slightly, but I'll show off what it means for the most part. The boss is singular. He shoots these barrages of lasers at you, and as you lower him down to 50% HP, he splits into various clones of himself, which you're supposed to kill to actually be able to hurt him. So this fight is genuinely really difficult now. And with the clones, the only way of damaging him is hitting him on the head, which you don't see most of the time. So this is a very significant change, one I found more interesting than the Providence one, because at the end of the day they've just turned Providence into the Empress of Light, whereas this is very unique in terms of the boss style, and although I don't really show the uniqueness that much, it is still very interesting to see. You'll see the split-offs here. It pretty much keeps the length though, which is very scary. So you can shoot all you want. You're seeing the only way I damage the boss is by shooting at the main head. And then after that you get all the same drops as usual. The last one, and the most interesting in my opinion, is definitely Yaren. This boss is being completely reworked, and somehow they've made it more difficult. I have no idea how they've managed to do this, but the boss is harder than ever. It shoots these circular barrages, and you need to dash through the barrages to dodge him anyways. So this is in death mode, but still, this is just ridiculous. I would not be alive without post-Supreme Calamitous gear here. And it's just insane, honestly. It's good fun, though. One thing I would say is that this boss is like 100% different from before. It only does a singular or double dash, and it does teleport occasionally, but it's so much more difficult to judge when it's gonna dash. There might be a pattern to it, but I haven't found it out yet. And overall, it's just incredibly hard, like even more so than previously. In my opinion, Death Mode Yoren was easier than this. It's like so much easier than this. And to make things worse, the boss he still has the second phase, which is, it's even worse. All I can say about it is it's everything this phase is and more. The first phase feels more like the second phase, and the second phase feels more like an evolved version of the original second. And the first phase's AI has completely changed. You'll see the boss shoots out these rings which home in on you. That completely changes up my method and style for this fight. And I have no fluent way of doing this battle yet. So this is going to be one of my main obstacles when I'm rerunning through the game again. And to be honest, I might do a new Rust and Dust playthrough as of now, rather than continuing my Rogue one. I don't know how I feel yet, but I kind of want to check it out. With that said, there's not too much else to say. Honestly, this may sound bad, but these 4 changes are the most significant things in the update as far as I can tell, as well as some various new structures and that. But with that said, I have to say thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, then feel free to leave a like and subscribe. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.